Welcome back to Ride Like a Local. In segment 3, we're going to meet Kenny from the CMA and we're going to chat with Nelson from the Ride for Dad. So let's go. And Kenny, tell me a little bit about the Christian Motorcyclists Association and what you guys do.
Well, we come to a lot of biker events. Our mission is to tell people about Jesus, and we give away a few things, some keychains, and we have some New Testaments and so forth. And we just like to tell people on our sign here, it says we're here if they need us. Often people, even if they're not interested in knowing much about God, they need somebody to talk to. We're open to that. You know, they want to talk about how their life is going or whatever specific things. And we often tell people about the Bible. And we just like to, we don't hold a lot of our own events. We go to other people's events and meet them there.
And so when you go to these other events and you're promoting the Bible and God, how is that received by the average rider?
Well, we can tell pretty quickly who's not interested in that, and that's fine, you know. But we're here to answer their questions if they want to do that. And we've had some really good conversations with people because of that. Sometimes at events where we're camping out, there are people in the middle of the night want to talk about things, and that's fine. We do that a lot.
So if you were a rider and came across a group of Christian Motorcycle Association riders at an event, what would you expect that rider to think about you guys being there? Because you wear a three-piece patch, right?
No, we don't. There's his patch over there.
Can I see your patch?
Jason, turn around. No, we want to see your other side.
Yeah, it's the three. It's got the rocker on the top and rocker on the bottom, but it's solid, but it's still a three-piece patch as far as that goes.
But we're not an MC, and we're not competing with them for whatever they're doing.
Right. So tell me a little bit more about the other things that you do, because I know you go out and minister, but you also do get together for other big events. You actually go to other events and hold like a coffee. You'll have like a coffee booth where people can come in and visit and talk. So tell me a little bit about those kinds of things that people can see you doing.
Okay. Well, we went to the motorcycle drag races this year. We were handing out bottles of water. We try to figure out something that might, you know, we want people to talk to us, so we have things that we might invite them.
So the Christian Motorcycle Association has been around for how long now? Do you know?
I think it's around 35 years.
Yeah, I thought it was coming up on an anniversary pretty soon.
Jason might know. I've only been a member for a year. How long has the CMA been around?
Since 1975.
They're longer than I thought. We're coming up on to 50 years.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a big deal.
Long time. Well, this has been wonderful. Thank you very much, Kenny, for taking some time with me. Do you have a way for people to find the CMA if they want to know more about you?
We are on
Joined right now by Nelson, who is with the Motorcycle Ride for Dad out of Edmonton. Tell us a little bit about the Ride for Dad, how long you've been around, what you do, and where the ride is taking people this year.
So the Ride for Dad started back in 2000 in Ottawa. Two gentlemen were having coffee and had a friend that was going through some prostate cancer issues, so they decided to, hey, let's fundraise a little bit, get some money together to put on a ride. And that vision has led to, I think, 25 chapters across the country. Edmonton has been around since 2007. This is going to be our 18th year. We've raised $4 million locally and donated it to the prostate labs here at the U of A. Our ride typically is on the second weekend of June, so this year it's going to be on June 14th. We try to keep it with under 300 kilometers, so this year's ride is 260 kilometers. We're starting and stopping at Blackjack's. That's our start and finish. We'll head over to Josephburg. Then we head over to the town of Gibbons, where the firefighters of Gibbons are actually putting on a lunch for us. And then we're heading over to kind of a nice place called Johnny's Store. For people that have been around the Edmonton area, they know about the store. The store's got an amazing history. It's probably been in the family for about 100 years. The McNeelys are the ones that started the Mercantile. And John McNeely, who was one of our founders, I guess you could say, of Edmonton here, he was one of our co-chairs, founders, started a lot of chapters in Western Canada. He unfortunately passed away, but we wanted to bring back his legacy. His kids actually took over the store this year and reopened it and renovated it and everything like that. So we thought it just tied in with our ride this year. So that was going to be our third last poker stop. We're going to go there and showcase the store and keep John's legacy alive.
That's an amazing thing to do. John McNeely was one of the coolest cats I've ever known in my life.
He was, yeah.
When I was a sponsor for Ride for Dad, him and I had many conversations.
Yeah.
So this is wonderful. How can people find out more online about Ride for Dad and connect with you guys?
So you can go to two places. ridefordad.ca has a list of all our rides across the country. And then if you go to Ride for Dad, you can find all the rides. You can click on the Edmonton one. There's a special spot to register. We want everybody to pre-register. That makes it so much easier for us to get the registrations done that morning. And then follow us on Facebook. We got our Facebook page, Ride for Dad Edmonton Facebook. We're always planning our events on there, putting a lot of details, things like that. Like our big ABBA concert coming up on May 3rd at Blackjack's. We're almost sold out, so if you want to see a great cover band playing some ABBA tunes, get on the Blackjack's website and buy your tickets now, because they're going to go quick. So we'd love to see everybody out there. All the proceeds that we raise stay locally here in Edmonton. They don't go back and they get chopped up into a million pieces and spread out through the chapters. So whatever our riders raise here locally stays local. And you know, they're the best riders in town, I can tell you.
That's it for another segment of Ride Like a Local. Join us next time when we wrap up at the YEG Motorcycle Show and Edmonton Auto Experience. We've got some really cool cats we'll be talking to.